Y'all, Target cannot stop losing, and I'm living for it. According to this brilliant article by Fortune, I love how they frame all this stuff and actually talk about how the boycotts are the driving factor. But as you can see here, Target can't get its footing after its DEI program demise in a 40-day boycott against the retailer. Foot traffic at stores is down for the 8th consecutive week. And I love, again, how Fortune is like, yeah, this began just a few days after the company announced that it would end its DEI programs, which we know from when I've done previous videos on this, which you can check the playlist for. But Target essentially doesn't want people to know that this is why they're seeing their numbers fall. They tried blaming it on the cold weather. Yeah, really.
Guys, I'm reporting live from the United States of Embarrassment. I'm in the field today doing my investigative journalism, and you know where I'm at today? Let's go. Walk with me. All right. Oh, got some people here. Hi. All right. A lot of red shirts. So let me take you in. Poppy's still in Target. Cancel them. Still empty. Nothing's been purchased on that shelf. Anybody want any Easter cookies? Around in the back. Still empty, guys.
Hey Rebels, I gotta show you something pretty dramatic. Take a look. This is wild. Look at this. That is Target's stock. It has had 10 consecutive weeks of decline. It's the longest losing streak in Target's history. It is unquestionably a dramatic impact that the breakup, the boycott is having on Target. 10 consecutive weeks of stock decline. It's a devastating impact to Target.
When people first started boycotting Target, many said it wouldn't make a difference. They said it was just noise, just angry voices online. People thought the store was too big, too powerful, and too popular to be affected. Well, fast forward, and Target is now learning the hard way. Those few angry voices turned into something real. Real actions, real consequences, and now empty aisles, no customers, and a brand that's slowly bleeding. See, this is what happens when corporations forget who they are selling to. They get so comfortable, they stop listening, they start believing they can do anything, push any agenda, support any trend, and the people will just keep shopping. But the people said no, and this time they meant it.
And obviously this is huge, but this is once again point and proof that we cannot back down from our values. It is succeeding and it's having an impact. It's having a massive impact. I want to read to you some of the commentary from previous comments and some comments on a subreddit I saw from people about Target, because I think it speaks to the sentiment. So this is some Hope Core comment reading for you. Okay. I don't know which business owners need to hear this, but you don't magically get conservative customers by betraying your liberal ones. That was kind of interesting. Someone talks about, I shopped at Target for a lot for 20 years. I haven't been back since Christmas. I'd shop there twice a week and thought it'd be hard and super inconvenient, but it's actually been so easy and not inconvenient whatsoever. It's half the distance to any other grocery store, but honestly, others aren't so bad if I plan it. Winco is way, way cheaper. It was the only big box store besides Home Depot I used, but I'm never going back. Let's see, what are some other sentiments? Yep, I used to be a Target person, got the ick and realized I could get all the stuff elsewhere. I shopped at Target almost exclusively. One of the primary reasons was because of their support for the LGBT community and how I could turn spending points into charity donations for good causes. When they dropped DEI, I deleted my online account and canceled my credit card. Pretty. Someone says, so it turns out DEI was actually good for business. Then someone chimes in, McKinsey & Company of all people have been saying DEI is good for business for years now. Their last report on it indicates that companies with effective DEI initiatives will have lower turnover. Having diverse leadership also translates to improved financial performance, but not for Target. 10 consecutive weeks of stock decline, the longest in history. Guess what? It's not bouncing back.
And of course, Target isn't just sucking when compared to themselves last year. They're also sucking when compared to their direct competitors like Costco, who notably stood steadfast in their commitment to DEI and was like, no, we're keeping these programs. Fuck off, essentially. And for some reason, people can't figure out why foot traffic has grown in Costco. And it's just done so for the 13th straight week. So I really don't want to hear or see anyone say like, oh, the market's bad, inflation, people aren't buying things. People are, just not at fucking Target. And that goes for Walmart and McDonald's too. You know where people are shopping Target? At Costco. So yeah, all of that to say, Target, you fuck around, you're gonna find out. And then if you continue to fuck around, you're gonna continue to find out.
Target has always presented itself as the family-friendly store, the place where moms go for diapers, dads go for groceries, and kids can pick out toys. But somewhere along the way, they lost the connection. Somewhere along the way, they started catering to a very small, very loud group of people, ignoring the concerns of the majority, and the result, millions of shoppers walked away. People said they would come back. People said it was just temporary, but here we are, months later, and Target still hasn't recovered. You walk into some of these stores now and it's like a ghost town. Fully stocked shelves, clean floors, bright lights, but no customers. No energy, no vibe, just silence. And here's the thing, this isn't just about politics. It's not just about what products they promote or what message they support. It's about the arrogance. It's about a corporation looking at their customer base and saying, we don't care what you think. We'll do what we want, you'll get over it. But people didn't get over it. They took their dollars somewhere else. Walmart, Amazon, local stores, small businesses, they found alternatives. And now Target is begging for them to come back. Running discounts, changing displays, trying to look neutral again, but it might be too late. Because once trust is broken, it's hard to get it back.
Target was hoping to boost their sales this Easter after losing revenue and having slow business, but something happened that threw a wrench in those plans. Target's facing a boycott powered by the church, and it's a righteous reckoning, perhaps. Sales slid 3.1% last quarter. We've seen a bleeding in earnings, and they pinned their hopes on Easter cash. And then, March 3rd, over 150,000 believers, led by black pastors like Jamal Bryant, launched a 40-day Target fast with Lent. Target had a $2 billion promise to black vendors by 2025, and they slashed that. So this isn't just anger, it's faith in action, trusting God over greed. We can call this boycott a holy hammer, and through Easter, they're going to get crushed under it, and that's no coincidence. Believers are funneling money to black-owned businesses, living out James 2, faith without works is dead. And this 40-day fast through April 20th proves God's people don't back down. They stand firm and the world feels it. God's truth prevails and his church moves.
know damn well Target did not use this picture trying to lure black women back into the store. This one. This is the photo that they chose. This one. Black people are telepathic because the look that this sister is giving me in this ad does not say come back to Target. I'm gonna let y'all try to figure out to me what this picture is saying, but it ain't come back to Target, y'all. Out of all of the photos they could have picked from the photo session that they had with this sister, this is the one that they chose. It just proves to me that they don't know us. They don't know us. They didn't think we was gonna leave, and if they did think that we was gonna leave, they didn't think we was gonna leave in massive numbers. And if they did think we was gonna leave in massive numbers, they thought we'd be back by now. They don't know us, cause look at this sister face. It's given, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do for a check, but you know what it is. She like, she said, there just ain't no way. They need to get some black people working up in that in that marketing department, because no, child, this was not the photo.
What Target failed to realize is this: people aren't just shopping with their money anymore. They are shopping with their values. And when people feel like you don't represent them, or worse, that you are mocking or dismissing their beliefs, they will leave quietly, peacefully, but with impact. And that is exactly what happened here. Now, Target is trying to rebrand again. They are toning things down, hiding controversial products, avoiding public statements, but it's not working because people remember. People don't forget that easily, especially when you disrespect them. What's sad is that this didn't have to happen. All Target had to do was listen. All they had to do was stay neutral, focus on serving everyone, and avoid jumping into cultural wars. Nobody asked them to pick a side. Nobody forced them to get involved, but they chose to. And now they are paying the price. Some people are saying, well, boycotts never really work. But Target's situation proves otherwise. When customers act together, when they speak with their wallets, it works. It hits hard because at the end of the day, money talks. And corporations care about money more than anything else. So when they lose billions in sales, when they see traffic in stores drop, when their stock prices falls, that is when they start paying attention. That is when they realize they messed up. But the sad part, they still haven't apologized. Not really, not sincerely. They haven't come out and said, we were wrong. We ignored you, we disrespected you, and we are sorry. Instead, they are hoping time will heal it. They are hoping people forget. They are hoping the sales will magically return. But hope isn't a strategy. The truth is, people are tired. Tired of being pushed around. Tired of having their values ignored. Tired of companies acting like they know better. Tired of being told what to believe. And Target became the poster child for that frustration. And look, this isn't just a Target situation. Other companies are watching. They are seeing what happened. They are learning because no brand wants to be next. No company wants to be the one trending for all the wrong reasons. Target's struggling is now a warning sign for the whole retail industry. Stay in your lane. Sell products, serve people, respect your customers. It's really that simple. But they forgot, and now they're desperate. Some stores are even reducing hours. Some are closing locations early. Others are pulling back inventory because people aren't buying like they used to. And what about the employees? They're the ones really suffering. Reduced shifts, less foot traffic, frustration, fear, and they didn't even make these decisions. That is the part people often forget. The regular workers are the ones who feel it first. All of this could even be avoided. But when pride takes over, when egos are too big, when you think you're untouchable, that is when downfall begins. Target thought they were untouchable, and now they're learning that no one is. Some of you might say, but it's just one store. What's the big deal? No, it's not just one store. It's a sign of a bigger shift. People are waking up. They are paying attention. They are realizing that where you spend your money matters. And if more people start thinking like that, companies will have no choice but to respect them again. So this isn't just a win for one side. This is a win for accountability, a win for people who felt ignored, a win for voices that were told they didn't matter. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying that people should cancel every company they disagree with. I'm saying that when a company goes out of its way to insult its core customers, it shouldn't be surprised when those customers walk away. Target should have known better. They built their brand on trust, on loyalty, on families, and now that trust is gone. That loyalty is shaken, and families are shopping somewhere else. So to everyone who said the boycott wouldn't work, look around. It did, and it's still working. Target is struggling, Target is desperate, and Target is finding out the hard way that when you lose the people, you lose everything. I just hope other companies are watching, because this is what happens when you forget who you are here to serve. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree or do you disagree? And also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.